This is the Just Steph Show, and I'm your host, Steph Palermo, your Italian Boston girl who's an empath, healer, and all-around seeker of wisdom. Tune in weekly for advice on how to live your best life at work, home, or play so you can feel groovy every day. Hey, it's the Just Steph Show, and it's me, Just Steph. I'm your Sicilian Scorpio Boston girl who takes you by the hand and shows you how to enjoy life. I'm your soul reader, healer, encourager. I'm all that. I guess I'm trying to be everything for everybody, but not really. You can't. So I'm excited to talk to you about this topic. So, but before I get into that, I'm on a virtual book tour. So I've been doing. I've been interviewed on podcasts, and I was just interviewed on Monday night. I'm going to be posting that link. It's exciting. And with Scott Rotundo, and I am also going to be interviewed on Sunday, the 28th of November, and we have more coming up. I am in the midst of getting on a book tour to launch my book. It's not personal, Sunny, it's business, how to run your family life and business like a Sicilian. So let me see. I want to see if I have that link here. This is what I can't deal with this because I can't see. And oh, well, and I can't do the technology and talk to you at the same time and be quick. But also, I've completely revamped my membership community. And this is an exclusive community. You can click the link here or cut and paste and find out all of the information. And if this membership is for you, it's really, if you want to get more of Just Steph in sort of a group setting where you're supported by me and others like you, and we have some great benefits that we've updated, like a monthly potluck happy hour, monthly lessons from the yoga mat, opportunities for one-on-ones with me, daily messages from the universe, channel messages, and lots more, like a private Facebook community. And if you choose a VIP option, there's access to me via Voxer and one-on-ones and everything. So there's lots there, and it's very exciting. So you want to definitely check that out. So this topic came up because, it is usually Thursdays. Is it Thursday? Today's Wednesday. Today's life lessons. Tomorrow's the Just Steph Rules of Dating. But this came up on Saturday. Kristen, my co-worker, was here. She's on Team JS. She was here with me on Saturday, and we were sitting. She came this weekend up from Atlanta, and we were sitting here talking about work and talking about different topics. And the topic of love came up. And can you actually love somebody who continually mistreats you? We can go into toxic or abusive, and that's just such a codependent state. And you can sort of bundle that up into this. And what I have to tell you is that, to me, in my opinion, but also in how I feel deeply and with my connection to the infinite, that is not what love is. You cannot truly love somebody if you're mistreating them. That's not true love. And you can't, and if you are accepting that mistreatment, then you don't love yourself enough. And if you don't love yourself enough, you can't really love that other person. Now, there are people in our lives that we can love and keep them at bay, especially if it's family members. But it's not any relationship that does not bring you value is not a relationship you should be in. That doesn't mean that sometimes that person might be down and need you, or you might need them, and there's not always completely balanced. We're there for our friends. We're there to help them through their times, or our loved ones. However, if it's a relationship that is completely draining you and you're constantly um, being mistreated or neglected, abandoned, rejected, refused, is that really love? How can that be? How can that be? And if you accept that treatment, then you do not authentically love yourself, and therefore you can't really love the other person fully because you don't love yourself enough. And you don't love yourself completely. And in order to have that agape, which is the divine love, that's the love of God. Agape, that's the Greek. You have to you have to be completely filled up. And I know that I love people that don't love me back, or that don't that maybe aren't even in my life, or that I don't even know, because I know that I truly love everybody, but that's because I feel as though I have that agape. I can do that. And what do you do with people in your life that are mistreating you but are in your family? So it's not even a love part, like a partnership, because you can walk away from that or you can take a break from that. But when it comes to your family, whether it's your children or your siblings and your parents, well, toxic relationships, unhealthy relationships, no matter who it is, you have permission from God to step back from that. Nobody wants you to be a doormat. Nobody, you're not asked to be a doormat. You are um, encouraged to love yourself first and fill yourself up so that you can love others, even if it means at arm's length. You can't truly love another person unless you love yourself completely. You can't. And if you accept mistreatment continuously, then you don't love yourself. And the other person doesn't love you. If they mistreat you, they do not love you. Love is everything that St. Paul writes about. It's patient, it's kind. Love is easy. We make it difficult. We need to see the gift in the other person. And if you're being mistreated and you feel like if your heart is just constantly being broken, then you need to take a look at that and say, this is not filling me up. This is not working for me. And it doesn't have to be a love relationship, it can be with friends. And, I have had to walk away from plenty of uh, girlfriend relationships because they are draining, or because was mistreated. And I was like, I walked away from an abusive marriage. Why do I want abusive girlfriends? Why do I have to be mistreated here? This is supposed to be fun. And life is fun. Life life is about joy, laughter, love. We're here for 3 reasons: to love, be loved, and to co-create with the divine creator. That co-creation is can be anything from making babies to building furniture to sewing to painting to creating a business. It doesn't have to be a one thing or the other. So you're here to love, be loved, and co-create with the divine creator, the infinite creator. And if that's not happening in your life and in your relationships, you need to think about it. So, in my honest opinion, my humble opinion, relationships that are toxic, abusive, where there's neglect, rejection, abandonment, um, ridicule, contempt, that's not true love. Love is not selfish, it's not self serving, especially if you're loving yourself first. And and if you're not serving yourself first, then you're never going to be able to serve anybody else. So I hope you have a great Wednesday. Take a risk, be vulnerable, share your heart and love always. Know I love you all. Wishing you love, balance, and peace. Ciao, ciao, baby. I love you. I do.
Thanks for tuning in to the Just Steph Show. I really care about you, your happiness, and helping you make great choices for your life. So tune in next week for more wisdom from me. In the meantime, follow me on my Just Steph Facebook page, on Twitter at Steph Palermo. My Instagram account is JustSteph1, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Steph Palermo. See you next week.